Yeah, so we are going to try and find ourselves a mining point. Like I said, last episode the game was dead set against it, so hopefully we'll have better luck this time. I'm also fairly confident we will be able to continue the Seekers of Adolin quest line, but I think that will be the next episode. That's not what we're after. Because, oh, there we go, mining point straight off the bat. I better actually dismount and summon trusts, just to make sure. Yeah, I want to focus on getting us Yorcia Alluvion Skirmish access today, like we tried to focus on the last time. And a healer, that's the other thing I need. Right. And of course it depops. In the time it takes me to summon my trusts, it depops. Why do you hate me so, game? So we need to get Demolishing, which will then allow us to go and get climbing, which will then allow us to go into Yorcia Weald. The new Yotor Yuntunga jungle. It's worse. 1,000 times worse. I really wish I was a kid, but yeah, really not. As you can tell, I'm not actually checking all of the actual walls because I'm using the minimap in the top right hand corner. You know, use what's available. So it'll show up as an interactable green dot on that. I'd just like to point out the 3 times I've done this previously, I've got the mining point in this area. I've never had to go beyond. I was kind of hoping it was just streaming luck, but no streaming tonight. Also apologise for this going up on Thursday rather than Wednesday. Reasons. But we should hopefully be back to a bit more of an advanced normality next week. Because of the whole new way that YouTube's doing the video may not be advertiser friendly for all advertisers. It means that pretty much my method of uploading a day or two before the video was due to go live is not generally a good call, because it's flagging pretty much everything I put up as a precaution, which is understandable because I've done a lot of games with a lot of guns. So yeah, so I'm going to need to actually start putting a bit of a buffer ahead of time. So there might start to be a week in advance recordings of 11. Isn't something I've ever done, apart from for the Summoner series. But that was different. In other news, our vote for the next job is up to 3 votes for Dark. So it pretty much looks like Dark Knight is the next job on leveling once Summoner's done. Yeah, I can live with that. We actually already have a... yeah, the Orazi scythe. Not sure whether it's a good scythe or not, but we have it for 119. That means we don't need to really bother about focusing on getting a weapon before we can gear it, which is nice. Hoping to do the leveling of that once Pocket Master's actually, you know, decently decked out, but either next next XP campaign will be Summoner that gets that. So there'll be an XP campaign after that, or if it's a month-long one, during that one as well. But also once we've actually got the key item from the Rhapsodies of Vanity L storyline or mission line, just to show the crazy difference in XP that will grant us. That'd be nice. So we're just about at the point where we crashed out for the second time last episode. It was just at this rock. Nope, no crash this time. But like I said last time, I had actually crashed already before this point, and no such issues this time. Seriously, where are all the mining points? Yeah, like for it to L, where the sort of palm trees would go across the water. Once you destroy this with demolition, it kind of brings those cracks down so you can run across them. Once you've got climbing, you don't need to worry about it because you can go around everything that way anyway. But come on, where are the mining points? This isn't at range. Lost articles. At one point they were the best way to get XP for your imprimators. Speaking of XP from imprimators, we have unlocked the ability to come here or go to Floret Den Henetiel for the supplies run, which is nice. It means instead of what, 2,400, we're actually getting 4,400 per 3 imprimators. So our red mage is now 18, because like I said, that's how we're going to level it, because I ain't fighting with it, no sorry, but This is where one day I will actually level it and I'll find out that it was my calling all along. Joke's on that, because I never will. So another thrilling episode of running around the zone. Sorry about that. Seriously, it'll be like a bus. Way around for one. And as soon as we find one, there'll be another 3 at the back of it. It is a guarantee. You want to have one, surely. Dagnammit. Where are all mining points at? Still cannot believe we saw one when we zoned in, and then buggered off when we were summoning trusts. What sort of nonsense is that? Hey, a mining point. Hurry, dismount. Pickaxe breaks. Good start. Good start. Flintstone, yay. Nothing. Nothing. Sulfur. Nothing. Come on. Don't you do this to me, game. More sulfur. Another flintstone. Looks like we just... Oh, we got marble nugget. Marvelous. Well, I mean, the point's still there, might as well. Might as well carry on. We use the trailblazing pickaxes this time, since they can only be used here. Oh, there we go. And it's gone. Now, you might be asking, couldn't we have just bought the marble nugget from the auction house? And the answer is no. This is one of those quests where they were determined you were going to have to work for it. So yeah, you actually had to mine it here. And then they made a change at some point. I don't know when. Certainly not before I did it with Bairdos. Where you can get it in one of the gates areas as well. But you have to be the one that gets it. The game knows. It just knows. Right. So back to the frontier station. Is it a pillion? I want to see. Yes. Oh, yep, there we go. Well, I have 2. You can have 1. Well done. One who is able to find a stone such as this surely has what it takes to navigate the perilous terrain of the basalt fields. Hold steady, dear friend, and take the time for introspection. You have naturally acquired the skill Demolishing. That's about the 4th different pronunciation of Demolishing I have said today. By fulfilling my meager request, you should now be able to crush the stone walls with ease. Please forgive my sending you on such a meaningless task, but I wanted to impress upon you that you can do whatever you set your heart to. Thank you. Oh, we're running out of kinetic units here. I may actually have to buy crystals. What is the meaning of this? Where do I want to go? I want to go to Marjami, so it doesn't really matter where I go back here. Western Island. Marjami Ravine. Right, toppled tree. Hold there, pioneer. I'm in need of your aid. Have you ever had the misfortune of squaring off against a Velk? Foul beasts those, stinky and violent, with an unpredictable streak at that. Maybe a bit stupid, but it's only a matter of time before they turn their spears to Adeline. That's why the Coalition put me here, to keep an eye on them. And I've noticed something startling. They're able to use the ivy that snakes along the side of the cliffs here in Marjami Ravine to scale vertical walls, enabling them to move almost effortlessly from place to place. I figured that if those brutes can do it, it can't be too hard, right? But ivy is covered with all manner of thorns and briars, making climbing an exercise in futility. And then something came to me. What if we could make gloves out of the hides they use? Then we could keep our hands safe for sure. I assume I don't have to spell this out, but just in case, I want you to raid one of their encampments and procure some of their leather. On multiple occasions I've seen leather scraps strewn about the outskirts of the encampment of theirs to the southwest. This will be a dangerous task, to be sure, but I'm sure you've seen worse during your extensive travels on the Middlelands. I'd go myself, but I've been commanded to stay at this post, so help a Galka out, will you? Sure, I'll do your job for you. Right. Well, tank's not gonna help. I need sudden damage. I need healing. And more sudden damage. And then, haste. No. No. Not Sylvie. Cornelia. Get it right. Damn fingers. Right, and let's just skip these tall fairs. Right, and for this one, we'll also need to... we can get rid of that now. Seriously, tall fair, get out of the way. Yep, they're up. I'm just gonna need to cancel one. Colonization leaves. Large army. And before we'd have done 0 to it. For today's music, we're starting off with some... let me double check this. Yeah, Grassini Project. They do classical covers of stuff. It's Davy Jones's theme from Pirates of the Caribbean. Don't know what sounds like grand organ. I do appreciate me some grand organ. And that'll be that one done. Yo, good pee-pee. Thank you. Skadoosh. So yeah, limit points we're saving back up until we've got 20. Look at all those evasion scallops. But this would be good for that. When I was facing them. And we get nothing. You gotta be kidding me. And next up, song-wise, we have music from The Fountain. It's not a film I am aware of, but it's a Darren Aronofsky film. And the reason I'm interested in the music is because it's by Clint Mansell, who's done some of the Mass Effect music. So, Darren Aronofsky, yeah, it's interesting films usually. I think I'll just did I even get him attack? Nope, is the answer to that. Right, Gustav, wreck it, please. Wreck it, good. Archibald, and you missed. I'll have a second shot. Okay, didn't wreck it good. Oh, now we're getting attacked. Oh lordy. Okay, that's not really fitting the vibe of the fights. A little bit of Psy. Napal Bashi. So we might have to do a third read after this. Jesus, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Keep me up. Oh, I just realised why we're not getting rewards from the Reeves. There's another quest we need to do before you start getting rewards and before you start getting beneficial statuses during Reeves. I forgot about that. So I'm hoping that on Saturday Saturday the event might actually be finished. Because I really wanted to get the Wild Keeper Reeve out of the way while this event's on, but yeah, the universe has been against it. So hopefully it's on, including the 30th. Or maybe Friday night people will be doing runs of, usually what they do is to bounce between Cizak, Morimar and Foret, because those are kind of the easiest three. Because I would really rather get it done and out of the way. Right. How much are you going to do this time? Yeah, that's more like it. Go again. Jesus. 5.5k magic burst. So back in the day, when Adeline was still actually the main content, I used to come and solo these on my Scholar, trying to get the capes you can get from them. You would stand just in casting range and cast a helix on one of the boulders and then just spam low tier magic on them until they crumbled. It's good for build, good for XP. Obviously there's faster ways now, but we're also capped on items anyway. Right, we're just gonna chuck that tatter and that head. I'm just gonna chuck those stones. So the flap we are after is right here. Oh, someone's here fine. Kins. What's he got? 4 shock sword. Interesting. Is that superior? I thought that was a superior 3. Fair enough. So now we just need to go back up to the Galka and give him those scraps. Or strip, sorry. and then we learn climbing. Just over half an hour gone. That's alright timing. Why am I running? No, not there. You're back. Did you get what I asked for? Yes, this is some high-quality leather. Soft to the touch, yet firm and resilient. No wonder they were able to climb that ivy like you or I would climb rope. I'll just have to make us a couple of pairs of gloves out of this, and we'll be scaling the cliffs in no time. Talk about perfect. Udip Pharaoh said she'd take over my post for a little bit in case I needed a break, which I used to give this another go. I've got to make some preparation first, though. You interested in coming too? Once I'm ready, I'll be heading off to the southwest of here, where the closest patch of ivy grows. Maybe I'll see you there. Maybe you will. Right, so now we can get rid of the Marjami. Oh, God. Jimmy Bonsai, don't just stand there. Help me out, I hear. Oh, this is just great. Now we're both stuck in this cursed hole. What's that? Yeah, I knew we should have been able to climb the ivy with these gloves. I figured that all I needed to do was fashion a pair out of the leather you gave me, and then just grab on. But things are never that simple, are they? Think you can give me a boost? Kadoof. Oof. Ow, ow, ow. We made a little bit of progress, I suppose, but I need to be able to do this alone. Wait, I've got an idea. Can you stand a couple of steps back and watch carefully as I give it another go? Maybe you'll be able to see what I'm doing wrong. You're falling. That's what you're doing wrong. Oh, not again. I think I know what I'm doing wrong, but my back, I think I threw it out. Here, put these gloves on and see if you can't do better than I did. Maybe the problem isn't that we're too focused on our hands. What if we used our toes to grope about for a sturdy place to anchor ourselves? You've also got better balance than I do. Give it another go. Yes! Yes! Bison, yes. Gef, enter here. Great job, Jimmy Bonsai. You figured out how to do it. Take those gloves with you, free of charge. They're bound to come in handy. Watching the way you expertly clawed your way out of here gave me the confidence to have another crack at it. I'll be able to climb those rocks as deftly as you once. I put on a bit more muscle. Feel free to head back to camp or to continue with your pioneering activities. I'll claw my way out of here somehow. Best of luck, Jimmy Bonsai. Boom. Climbing done. And just to rub salt on the wounds, there's a mining point. Right. That won't do. That should be Grimald's 3. And that one should be 2. Wait, where's... I have not done this right. No, that should be Sam. I'm talking about. Right, the reason I did that was because we need to make sure that we're not really bothered HP wise, because there's some fungi in here, or in part of this run, that are going to make this interesting if they poison us. We can't actually take it off with healing walks either, it's just a poison that lasts however long it wants to last. Check out. Those things can also actually hurt you. Right, so we need to go through a reeve over here. Oh no, it's just up a bit, that's fine. Door gates. Right. So Cornelia on me. PP. Koramoru and Chatoto. Cannot wait until we can summon more than just 4. Definitely the focus once we've stop laughing, Cornelia, I'm trying to explain some things. Yeah, it's definitely the focus once we've got our skirmish armor. I'm also going to try and not sink most of our money into stones for armour. It's very easily done. Well, they should be cheaper now than ever used to be. Hopefully. I think I'm just going to give this to the Gustav. Oh, I actually got rewards from that one. Doesn't make sense. So it's just because we were full. Right, it's those funguses. And of course they get me. So we might need to do some fights. Once we get into Surtask Caverns. Because that's the only way I'm going to actually be able to keep myself alive, is if I fight. Do not have enough TP for that. I'm not sure what am I talking about. Right, last episode I mentioned gear swap not working. I don't have a gear swap set up for Jimmy Bonsai, so there's no rules to say, oh, you've got too much TP, use this instead, or oh, you've got sneak up. Can't do that. I'll take that off for you. I better give Gustav. I better actually summon some trusts. Right, so Carmelo, KPP, Cornelia, and Shantoto. Naturally. So this is a pretty big zone. All the gates link into this area. And only the area we want to get to, Yorcia Weald, only one gate zone links directly to that other, and Bairdos caverns as well. Right, I believe I hang right here. No, I go left. I should really get a map up, but you know, efforts. Yeah, I go left here and then I take the right. Maybe. Yes. Flatus AQX, sorry. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Like I said earlier, sorry. I apologise about the lack of structure to my 11 content lately, and the fact that this episode's gone up late and the two before were forced into streams to be up on time. Let me know what you thought of the streams. I know one of them was a botch, but it wasn't really the stream's fault. It was just the game deciding, nope, not happening. But yeah, mixture of my kids not reacting to, or just them changing certain habits at night, so it's kind of been harder to get recording done. And I'd also be lying if I didn't say that Destiny 2 coming out, hadn't played a massive part, or at least part of it as well. Ow. Screw you. I've really enjoyed Destiny 2. I haven't done anywhere near the amount of content I was planning, but I've recorded a stupid amount. Thanks for silencing us. Good stuff. Stop being lazy. I think I go this way. No, this way. I think I've went. No. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I've went too far. Too far, too wide. Where is the lakey bit? Yeah, right, okay. another thing I'll apologise for is the complete lack of the monthly login campaign breakdown. It's in hand. I actually half did the script because I script it because, you know, otherwise there'd be lots of ums and ahs and can't have that. Case in point. God damn it. Yeah, I actually scripted it the week of the update. This is what I wanted to avoid. Damn. Can't actually take part in the reef. We must have ran through one at some point. It's a long way. Right, now we're just going to wait until we can get back in the reef. I don't even know when we went through a reef. There we go. Oh, there's two. Bugger, I thought there would just be one. Good. Well, might as well activate this one too. So yeah, that's coming. Once we hit 100 videos, we're going to have a week of celebration like we did at 50. We're still 20 odd off that. We've also got other guide videos coming as well. Again, it's just sitting down, making the time while still fitting in, you know, husbandly responsibilities. I mean, there's a lot I want to do for this, as it is still the game that most of you are here for, and most people swing on by for. So whatever group you fall into, thanks. Means a lot. Ooh, high purity build. Really? Is that one? That's annoying. Just ignore me, bats. I'm not here. I did as well. Nice. And here we go. Climbing. Check back up. Moist fungi. Oh, don't run at the wall there. Come on, Jimmy. I can't love you back. So if you'd somehow got to Marjami without using watercrafting, I don't know how that's possible. Oh yeah, if you go through Sardass Caverns, that would be possible, yeah. You would still need to learn watercrafting to be able to get to Yorcia. Right, so we're gonna need a map for here. I really hope, I mean straight off the bat, look at how gorgeous that looks. That purple sky just peeking through those treetops. Funky foliage. Yeah, I do like this one. It's just unless you're looking up, you don't really get a good view of it because all you're seeing is those same sort of rocks at your sides. Maybe we should have had this in my top 10 actually instead of Marjami. This or waterfalls though. In fairness, I've barely spent any time here. Right, so I'm gonna need a map for here. So, I'm gonna take a quick break just now. I shall be back momentarily. And we're back. So, one thing I didn't realise is that Yorcia actually has different music than the rest of the zones. It's very interesting. What am I doing? Right, I want my trusts up. Because we're gonna have to fight Reeves to get through it. Of this, I am certain. Also, I hope you don't mind, this is going to be a longer than normal video. I really don't want to split this into two. The actual running of Yorcia Wield, Olivia Skirmish will actually be a different video, but getting there, no. Right, so are you open? Survey says no, it's not you. There's potential that it's you. I might be reading this completely wrong. Mnemonic pool. Alright. So we'll go down this way. We should get to a reef. You wanna say yes? No. What can I see? I might have to go that way actually. Yeah, I have to do that right. But yeah, as you can see from the minimap, this map actually tells you nothing. Like the endgame map tells you nothing. There we go. More roots to whack on. So I don't think I did film talk in either of the two streams. So, film talk. Different film. Another one of the, sure, sounds like it could be different at least. Was one called The Veil, starring Jessica Alba and Thomas Jane. I watched it the other night there. About a cult that had a mass suicide, and about the lone survivor returning with a film crew by a producer who was also linked to it. That's Jessica Alba's character. Can never remember the name of the female that played the survivor, but she's been in American Horror Story most recently that I've seen her in. I didn't activate the bloody quest. You pillock. We actually shouldn't see another one. We should be alright. I need to come back and do it anyway. Yeah, it was an interesting idea, but if it wasn't for Thomas Jane, it would have been really fairly poor. Thomas Jane was fantastic though. He played the cult leader. Yeah, he was just it was a mixture between gave off very small sort of Christian cult leader vibes with, like I said, a mixture. Christian cult, very small amount of that, with massive amounts of the occult sort of cult leader, with a wee bit of rock star in there as well. It just kind of combined really. You could see why people would have been drawn to that character. Yeah. So it ended well, but yeah, half an hour from the end it becomes a bit of a It had a 1.5 star, I think, on Sky Movies ratings thing, which I think pulls from Rotten Tomatoes or something, maybe IMDb. I'm not entirely sure. It pulls from somewhere anyway where it's user reviews. So at a 1.5 star, I'd probably give it a 2, but that's really just because of Thomas Jane. Otherwise, it would be a 1.5. Another one that's got a really good premise, but poorly executed. I could go on all day about films like that though. But anyway, this little bit here is where we enter Alluvian Skirmish Yorcia Wild. And that little question mark there is where we speak with someone who's a bit into her Melidopt wings, which are rewards from Skirmish. So, hope you enjoyed that, folks. We now have the Geomagnetron to get out to Alluvian Skirmish. Now we just need to actually make sure we can do it, and that'll be the next video. So, hope you'll join me for that. It'll be up on Saturday. It will be up on Saturday. Apologies again for this being a Thursday upload, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, the thumbs up button lets me know you did. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. For now though, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Adios.